Hey guys, this is Josh Farley back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be doing a video on how I actually get rid of moles in my yard, or actually in my mom's yard. Now, me and my mom, I actually mow my yard with a push mower. Because it's easier to get around trees and stuff, as you can see over there. I have a bunch of trees over here, tree over here, and this isn't even my full yard. I can walk around here, and show you guys a bunch of the trees that we have and stuff, that I would have to get around. That fence, there's a bunch of, we have a big yard, but, I actually, don't really mind mowing it with a push mower because of the exercise. But there's another tree over there. We have trees, up front here. As you can see, up front here, I have my car and stuff, up there and everything. Tree right there. But yeah, the main video, the main thing here is the moles. We've been having problems with moles. As you can see here, this is like dirt that's been kicked up from them and stuff. I can actually show you guys, more recent ones over here. I mean, they're just destroying, the holes right there. Those are the where they come up, from under the ground. Now, these are actually more recent ones over here, but they actually haven't been coming back because I've been using things to keep them away. Actually, a specific thing. And as you can see there's another hole where one of them came up. But me and my mom, we've actually tried different things. We've tried a ton of different things. We've tried poison. We've tried these sonic mole things. These actually stopped working. I actually bought them on Amazon. This is actually called Living Well or Living Well brand, but as you can see, this one actually broke, and I didn't even do anything to it. The top just came off, and it just broke it. It just didn't even last. And they were $35 a piece. I think I got like a 4-pack of them. But so we've tried, we've been trying everything. We've been trying like mole pellets. We've tried traps. I've tried the plunger style traps. I've tried, other kind of traps like the below ground traps. I've tried, a ton of different kind of traps, poisons, all that kind of stuff. And I actually came across the video on YouTube, and I figured, that there's no way that this could work, that this is just bogus or whatever. At first I, thought, it wouldn't even work. But I decided to try it. There's a farmer on YouTube, and he told me about, well, he was telling everybody about that the moles were eating his crops and stuff, and because he had, I forget what he said, he had some kind of plant or something that moles actually really like. I think it was, something with a bulb. I forget what it was actually called, but some kind of bulb plant that you can actually eat. I forget what he called it. But anyway, long story short, he said that he tried everything from sonic spikes to poison to basically everything, traps, exhausting them out. I've read some things online and saw some YouTube videos about people actually using their car exhaust to put it down in the tunnel, and then exhausting them out. But I actually have found the solution, to be honest, with the moles in our yard, thankfully. And finally I found the solution, and that's actually juicy fruit gum. Now, a lot of people would probably be like me. They would probably say to themselves, well, how in the world can juicy fruit gum, get rid of moles? Well, apparently, from what I read online and what the YouTube guy said, apparently if you put a little piece of juicy fruit gum down in your yard, where the moles are active, As you can see here, I actually did put some juicy fruit gum down in these active tunnels, and I actually showed you guys the active tunnels over there. This used to be an active tunnel, but it's no longer an active tunnel. Now, I haven't really seen many active tunnels like I was actually seeing. I can actually show you guys a more recent active tunnel that I did have, that I put the juicy fruit gum down in. And the moles actually haven't came back to it since. I can actually show you guys over here. And these are some of the active tunnels that I did put the juicy fruit gum down in, and they haven't come back. I can actually go over here and show you guys another example. And as you can see, these are some active tunnels that used to be active. And they're not active anymore because I put the juicy fruit gum down inside there. There used to be one leading up to my mailbox and my paper box over there. And as you can see, there's no, there's no new signs of, the ground being pushed up. So, some people might actually, think this is ridiculous, and I actually did when I first started using it. I thought to myself, there's no way, that juicy fruit gum can, get rid of moles. But what I actually did was I just figured, I would try it, because you can get a pack of these. You can get a pack of these on Amazon, 15 stick packages, 45 sticks total. You can get that on Amazon for like almost $4. So by the time you spend like $4 on gum and stuff like that, and putting the gum down into the tunnels, and you only have to have a small piece too. Like I can actually show you guys how small of a piece you actually need. I'll actually get one out here, because they're not that big. So a mole is not that big, so you don't really need a big piece. Let me actually put the camera down for a minute. So that's about the size that you need. You can just rip off a little piece and then put it down in a tunnel. What I actually like to do is I actually like to use a you can either use like a stick, or you can use like a shovel, like one of those small garden trowels or garden shovels. And what you can actually do is you can poke a hole down into the tunnel, and then you can just put the piece of juicy fruit gum down in there. I can actually show you guys an example of how to do it. I'll actually go over here and go get that little it's not actually a trowel, but I can actually go over here and get that old Sonic spike that I had. And I'll actually show you guys what to actually do. Now there's people over here, so I'm just gonna put this gum here, and I'm gonna take the little piece that I had that I just broke off. I'm just gonna bring this with me, and I'm gonna bring this spike with me. Now I can actually use this as an example. There's actually a old tunnel right here. So actually, let me try to find a better tunnel. Try to find a more active tunnel. That was old. Try to find a more active one. Maybe right here. Yeah, that one's more active. So see, I just made a hole, with this. I just put this, and then what you want to do is you want to take your gum, and then you just want to drop it down in there. Now you can, you can still see it right there a little bit. Now you can, push it down a little bit, and then what you want to do is you want to just cover that back up the best that you can with your foot. And try not to press too darn, too hard on it, but you can do that. and then you know, that's basically it. So I mean, you know, you know, like I said, me and my mom, you know, we've tried everything. So what, you know, you might be asking me, what does this actually do, you know, to the moles? What does it actually do, you know, to get rid of them? Well, from what I read online and from what the YouTube guy said, he said that they can't actually digest the gum. So that's actually the problem. That's what causes them the problem. And because the gum is so sweet smelling, it actually attracts them. So they, you know, they eat it, and then they basically they can't bypass it, so they end up dying. You know, it's not, you know, it's not really the most pleasant way to kill moles. I mean, I don't really like having to kill them. I don't really like, you know, having to, you know, resort to this. I don't really like having to use poison or traps or anything. But like I said, I haven't had good luck with traps. I haven't had good luck with poison. Actually, not long ago, the one mole that was here in the yard, I actually had a really a really interesting thing happen. I actually put the poison in the molehill the one night, or the one day. And the next day, I woke up and I checked it before work, and the mole actually pushed the poison back out of the molehill. And I actually took a picture of it. I might have to try to find that and share it with you guys on my channel if I can find it. But the mole actually took the poison out of his molehill and pushed it back up on top of the ground. Like, you know, we're not having that in our tunnel. So I actually took a picture of it because I couldn't believe it. He actually pushed the poison back up on top of the ground. Like, you know, no, that's not, you know, going to work on me. So, you know, has this actually worked? You know, yes, this has actually worked. I've tested it out. I actually had a molehill on the other side of my house, actually a few days ago. And so I thought to myself, well, time to put more juicy fruit gum out. So what I did was I ripped it off like I showed you guys. I made a little hole with my little shovel, and I put the juicy fruit gum down inside of the molehill, and I gave it a few days, and you know, the mole was still there. It was giving, you know, some activity. It was probably going after the juicy fruit gum. And then after a few days, it's been like almost, you know, 3 or 4 days since I've actually put the gum over there, and it's no longer back. So I can actually show you guys that molehill. I can actually go over there now and show you guys. I don't know if these people are still over next door or not, but I can actually go over there and show you guys that molehill that I was talking about, the active one. Let me go over here, and it's actually in the front of my yard, so it was actually right here. This is actually where it was at. It was actually well, it is actually still there. As you can see, it's still pushing up the ground. So I'm gonna have to put some more juicy fruit gum there. I'm gonna do that actually as soon as I end this video. But you know, I have noticed that it has been working. I've definitely gotten less. I've definitely gotten less mole activity in our yard. So you know, I think that it definitely does work because you know, I've tested it out for myself. I've tried, you know, different things. Like I said, I've tried poison. I've tried, you know, traps. I've tried, you know, we've tried the sonic spikes. We've tried the solar spikes. We've tried, you know, regular battery powered spikes, and you know, nothing really seemed to work. And those sonic spikes, they're in my opinion, they're a waste of money because they break easily. Like I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, they break easily, or they just stop working. They, you know, wear out. The solar, you know, doesn't, you know, isn't built good enough or something, you know, and they just stop working. They just stop holding a charge. And then, you know, with the battery powered spikes, you have to, you know, deal with trying to remember to replace the batteries. So if the batteries go, you're not going to be, deterring anything. It's just going to be basically a stick in the ground. So, so like I said, I definitely recommend trying it. I've actually read on Amazon that other people have had success doing this too. And more people have actually said online about it that they've had success doing this. So, like I said, by the time you buy poison, by the time you buy traps, by the time you buy all that kind of stuff, you could just be using juicy fruit gum, a little piece. I think I'm going to put like a bigger piece, in that one area where I showed you guys where the moles have been more active. I actually did put a smaller piece there earlier, so I'm going to put like a bigger piece there now and see if the activity continues. But I have put it, like I said, in my yard, like I've showed you guys here. I put it here and the activity has stopped. I also put it over here where there was activity and it stopped, and I put it over there out back where we call out back of the house, and the activity has stopped. It's slowed down. So I definitely think that it does work. So, like I said, I mean, even if it doesn't, it's worth a shot, for you guys. I mean, it might not work for you, but it does seem to be working for me. And like I said, you can get, you can get 3 packs of juicy fruit gum, 3 15-stick packages, 45 sticks total. For like less than $4 on Amazon. I think it's like $3.50 on Amazon. So, that's not a bad deal. I mean, that's actually a really good way to buy it. The variety pack, or the value pack they call it. So yeah, guys, I mean, like I said, I just wanted to get this video out there. I do believe that this does work. So, I mean, if it works for me, it should work for you guys too. I mean, moles aren't really, that different, when it comes to wherever you live. I'm actually from Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. So, we, like I said, I hate to kill them. I really do. I hate to, kill them like this and everything. But, they are pests, especially with a push mower. When I'm trying to push mow my lawn, and, the mole hills, get under the mower and make it harder to push. And, it's just a pain in the ass. I mean, to put it bluntly, I mean, it's just, so I had to find a solution. And, lo and behold, I think that this is it. Like I said, I haven't, I didn't think much of it. When I first watched the video, I thought to myself, oh, this is just another YouTube scam or something like that. Or, I read online about it and I thought, well, there's no way that this could work. There's no way that juicy fruit gum could, get rid of moles. But, lo and behold, I mean, I tried it. I thought to myself, we're spending like $20, $30 on poison, and traps. We've probably spent like over $50 on different kinds of traps, and different kinds of, poison, different kinds of, everything that we've tried. Sonic spikes, I spent like $40 on a 4-pack of them, and they didn't last long. They, stopped working, like I said. So, yeah, guys, like I said, juicy fruit gum, I definitely recommend giving it a try. Like I said, moles aren't that different. Like I said, depending on where you are, you might have a whole lot of them. I did have a whole lot of them, but we don't really, have a whole lot of them anymore. So, whenever you see a tunnel out there, just, break a little piece off, and like I said, put it down in the tunnel with something like a stick or something, and then cover it back up the best that you can, and then go from there. So, like I said, I hope this video helps you guys out. I know, I just wanted to get this video out there and let you guys know about this little trick. I like I said in the beginning of the video, I didn't actually think it would work, but, lo and behold, it does actually seem to be working for us. So, yeah, guys, but like I said, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and until next time, guys.